Hello students, this is Miss Pooja Arun Matre, lecturer in Electronics and Telecommunication Department in Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, Bhinder East. Today's topic is the fundamentals of data communication and network topology part 8. The learning course outcomes are network classification, which is based on the transmission technology, point-to-point, broadcast and multi-point network. Point-to-point network. In a point-to-point network, there exists a many connection between the individual pair and machines. To go from the source to the destination, a packet on the type of network may have to go through the intensive types of the network computers before they reach to the destination desired computer. So as a general rule follow, the small network which are localized in a geographical sense tend to broadcasting, that is LAN, whereas the network located a wide geographical areas use a point-to-point transmission. So in a point-to-point network, packets can take a multiple routes to reach a same destination. So in a point-to-point network, there exist many connections between individual pair machines. To go from the source to the destination, a packet on this type, a network may go through the intermediate computers before they reach the desired computer. Here the figure shows the diagram of the point-to-point network where all computers connected to each other via physical line. Second one is a broadcast network. In a broadcast network, all the machines on the network use or share a single communication channel, which is short message called the packet, which is sent by any machine, which are received by all others. And the broadcast system generally use a special code in the address field for addressing a packet to all the concerned computers. This mode of operation is called a broadcasting. So in a broadcast network, all the machines on the network use or share the single communication channel, and the short message which is sent by the machine which is received by the other, and this is known as a broadcasting. So some broadcast system also support a transmission to only a group of few machines, which is known as a multicasting. So broadcasting is used primarily in a local area network, that is LAN. The diagram shows the broadcast network based on the shared bus. And here is the example of the broadcast network which is based on the satellite communication. Multicast network. The multicasting is in a computer network is a group combination where a sender sends a data to a multiple receivers simultaneously. If it supports one-to-many, many-to-many data transmission across a LAN or WAN. Through the process of the multicasting, the communication and the processing overhead, the sending the same data packet or a data frame is minimized. In multicasting, one or more senders and one or more receivers participated in a data transfer traffic. So in this method, traffic reclined between the boundaries of unicast one-to-one and the broadcast one-to-all. Multicast lets servers direct a single copies of a data stream that are then simulated and routed to the host that requests it. So IP multicast requires support some other protocols like IGMP, Internet Group Management Protocol. So multicast routing for its working. Multicast means there are the number of computers can be one connected to the another, all connected to the many, one to many or many to many data transmission, which is done by in a multicasting across the LAN or WAN. The advantages of the multicast are which enhance the efficiency, that means it controls the traffic and reduces the server and CPU loads. Second one is optimize performance. It eliminates the traffic redundancy. That means when the packet is repeated, of so many times, this packet is eliminated, so the traffic is reduced. Distributed application makes multi-point application possible. Disadvantages of multicast network. The best effort delivery. Drops are to be expected. The multicast applications should not expect reliable delivery of a data and should be designed accordingly. So reliable multicast is still an area for such much researches. So no congestion avoidance, lack of TCP windowing and the slow start mechanism can result in a network congestions. So if possible, the multicast application should attempt to detect or avoid congestion condition. Thank you.